Hello, my friends. It's Zelda Kelly with Psychic Secrets. Today is your love reading. I know we've needed one this week. I know many of you have. So we're not going to date it because, well, if you see this later than the day that it's published, I don't want you to be confused and thinking that, well, it's only good for that particular date. No, psychic readings, card readings like this can really resonate for weeks, days, even months ahead of time. You see it when you are supposed to see it. So here we go. All right, so I am reading with the beautiful Thelema Lenormand deck today. And with this particular deck, we read in pairs. So let's get started. Okay. Wow. We've got a very interesting start. I'm going to cut the deck again. Isn't that beautiful? That beautiful moon card. And we have this. Wow, this is very similar to what we've been getting. Okay, so we're going to talk about this and then we're going to lay out another row. I'm going to put these just to the side. All right, reading them in pairs. And the knocking that you hear is my kitty sitting in the windowsill beside me, and she sees a little friend outside. So she keeps knocking on the window. Pardon me. Okay, this is life. Kitties are a part of the crew. So we've got here a letter which tells me that you are waiting on a message. I love these cards because they're intriguing. Look at this. A pen and a letter opener. This sealed letter and the papers, the writing, and of course another pen and the inkwell. Well, the Seven of Spades tells me that this is something you've been anticipating for quite some time. This is a time in which I believe it's expected. And I believe you're also expecting news that will help you clean up things, to whip things into shape, so to speak, to work things out, to plan. But you need this information first in order to do this. It's almost a catch-22. But it's not, because I'm going to say this. This correspondence will be coming very soon. You see this 8 of Hearts here. That is a very successful, it's a success card. 3, 2, well, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 in biblical numerics is grace. So what you've been doing is you've been giving this a grace period, a time of grace in which you're going to be receiving this information. I love this because you see, this is kind of 2 phases of the moon. So, and you see there's a face there if you look real carefully. I don't know if it can focus there or not. But it's definitely, in fact, if you look at this correctly, you can see almost a face going one way and a face going the other. This basically has an intuition spark to it as well. Now, unlike the moon in the tarot, this takes on a different way, in many ways, a different meaning that you're using the moon to light your way, not as an example or a goal, but you're using it to light the way. You see how this is lighting the way? Well, what does that mean? This is going by moon phases. Moon phases are by the calendar. You may hear within 32 days. It may have been 32 days ago when all of this started, and you could hear now. You may hear within 8 days. Isn't that spectacular? I love that. Along with this moon, we have this closed book. Now, I know you can almost see that these two really go in hand. The candle has burned down quite a bit. I can almost feel a tiredness. You're waiting. You're closing the book on the situation. You've been at this and you started out just really enthusiastic and excited. And now you're almost frustrated and annoyed at the information that is supposed to come to you. Now, this is a love reading. So I'm just going to say I believe that you're waiting on a loved one and anticipation for this loved one to give you an indication of what is happening next, so then you can plan. with these beautiful 8 of Hearts and the 10 of Diamonds, this is success. The fact that you've sat back, and I know it's been a little tough, and you may not have been so patient, but the fact that you've waited will bring you the good news and for you to start this new chapter of your relationship. Let's grab another couple of cards for a final message and a confirmation of all that's coming. Oh, look at that. And the love reading. Look at that. Now, this is a casket. It doesn't mean that it's the end of your relationship. It means it's the end of all this waiting and anticipation and upset and craziness that you've been feeling like you're going through. There is definitely a commitment coming your way. And there is definitely a positive outcome that is, because you've thought this is, forgive the pun, a dead issue. Well, it is not. Look at this ring. And here's what I want to do. I want to pull 2 more. Let's pull 2 more and see where this is going. Definitely the School of Fish is intellect, wisdom. The storms are over. The storms are over. There's a lot coming your way, a lot of good coming. There's smooth sailing from now on. And yes, so, oh, and looky there. With that being said, I know that this is carrying on based on what you are feeling. So, it's been this back and forth, happy, sad, up and down, black and white. There's not been any gray area. You've been upset, you've been frustrated, you've been happy, you've been elated, you've been celebrating. Now all that time is coming to an end. And it's smooth sailing because this young man on this horse means this rider, this is the number 1 card, and it is a significator for a gentleman. Now, you can have, this can be any energy, neither male nor female, but definitely this person coming towards you. And looky there, the 9 of Hearts. That is your yes card, your wish fulfilled, your dream come true. So smooth sailing for you and your relationship. And I believe that this is about to go to the next level. Isn't this amazing and wonderful? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here for me today. And I'd like to be there for you as well. Come on over if you'd like a psychic reading to psychicsecrets.com. I'll be right there for you. And I'm at extension 11. Come on over and read our blog. It's really interesting. And you can find me on social media. I am Psychic Zelda Kelly. Thanks again for being here. I wish you all the best. Look, what a beautiful ring. Thanks for watching. Bye.